not do well. And I watched the Raw Talent matchup when they lost.
Hey, yo, hang tight. I actually think we're in the middle of a commercial.
No. Dude, Optimal Online. I can't wait to go back to PA. I had a lag spike. That's the problem when I'm here. I had a huge lag spike. Ribs looks like he's in the middle. I don't know what. He's pixelated like all craziness.
Is that me, or is that on your end, or is that on
You look
mine?
like you got some weird abstract painting as your picture. I don't know what that is.
Are we still live?
There we go. Now you're good. Yeah, we're good again.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So, I lost train of thought.
I'll pick up where you left off.
It was Face asked if anyone actually got a chance to really watch Puff at Fight Fest.
I asked Skyless if he thought Puff did well, because I personally wasn't really watching. When I was watching that match, I ended up watching Cubano, and I got so locked into their back and forth discussion that I wasn't really watching gameplay because he was just going at it with them.
Adamant with the mouth? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But he said Puff did pretty well. And, I mean, Puff is like one of the most consistent players I've ever seen. So for him to just up and leave and be done and thinks that he's going to do something with Eternity, I don't know.
Well, there's a little bit of behind the scenes.
Yeah, I got to know more. I got to know more.
With the Eternity thing, I actually had the privilege of riding in the car with Eternity. But so basically, yeah, you get what I'm saying, Face. Nonetheless, Fran and Puff would use like Eternity as like their mid-ground kind of guy, and he would just kind of send the messages back and forth kind of thing and just cause a rips because he really wanted to team with Puff. So Eternity just kind of snaked it.
Well, they were teaming together before Hype 2, and then they decided that Eternity's schedule wasn't good enough. So I believe Fallout and them are going to use Get Bronco, though, considering Fallout and Affinity were original Get Bronco members. And I actually did watch the match. It went to a tie break. The last round of checkout, the last 2 rounds of checkout, I actually remember Franchise was the first one to die the last 2 rounds. So I could see how Puff would get upset with him there. And I could see how that led to them breaking up and Puff doing his own thing with Eternity.
Yeah.
But that's how checkout is. It's very fast paced, you know.
Right.
So that was another close one.
I mean, I'm actually kind of happy to see the Get Bronco name return. Even if, you know, I think it's one of those names that should stick around. Everyone knows Get Bronco.
I definitely agree. I felt like they created something. They had the name. A lot of people liked them. And then all of a sudden, after that bad performance at Devastation, is that right?
Yep.
They won Devastation.
No. So was the first Hype? Was it the first Hype?
First Hype.
First Hype. Okay. So performance. So they had a good performance at Devastation, bad performance at Hype. Team's done, and you know they break up, whatever, and then they all come back. But personally, I like Get Bronco as a team. You know, I like Fallout leading a team versus trying to fit a role on another team. I don't know if he's going to be the leader role on that team. I think it falls probably on Fran, just based off of, you know, what I've known in the past. But I think that's an interesting squad now, to say the least.
I guess going on in the chat, it just got spammed about 50, maybe 60 times. Fallout just receiving a team invite back on MBN, or I guess an option to continue playing with them. I guess we'll look further into that here shortly.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen. Yeah, I mean, you got to think, man. I mean, even though Kenny's young, I don't see them molding Kenny into something that they want him to be. They need a bitch, like, to plain and simple. Especially with Jay Beck, they just need a bitch to just walk over.
Yep.
And everyone here knows that. They just need someone to just do the dirty work and is like, all right, I'm content with having no fucking kills. Like, that's why HD would be perfect. But, he's not getting his head in the game right now.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
HD left that venue, quick, in a hurry, and